And I'll teach you a Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Hello. Hello. Thought I had more time. Hello. Welcome in. I'm just singing some Pokemon. I don't know why I've got the Pokemon song in my head this morning, but I've been singing it all day. Hello, good morning. Welcome to stream. Welcome to Friday. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving to some of you. I think every day is a day that we should give thanks. Today is the first year in probably 6 years that I haven't done Thanksgiving food. It makes me really sad because I really love turkey, and it makes me sad that no one appreciates it in my family. So this year, I'm cooking turkey for Christmas. I'm very excited. But yeah, turkey, mashed potato, gravy and cranberry sauce. Oh my God, the best combination. But we don't have any today. Today we're making Canele from a website, I don't know yet. But we got these molds from Jewel of Cal. I've been wanting to make Canele for a long time. One, I didn't have the mold, and two, you needed beeswax. So we found some beeswax, and we're gonna attempt to make them. They're really hard to explain. They're kind of like a baked custard type thing, kind of a custard cake, I think. I've seen them, I've never eaten them myself, so we might not even like them. I think it's gonna be fun. And it's lovely to have you here. We're also gonna see if we can make some peanut brittle. I don't know if I have enough peanuts, so I ordered some in the grocery order, but it doesn't come until 2 o'clock. I was not organised and didn't do my food order early enough, and so I went to do it last night, all the delivery kind of times were in the afternoon, which sucked. How's your day been? How's your week been? I want to like out of 5 or out of 10 rating for your week. How's it been so far? Are you looking forward to the weekend, or you've had a good week? And you're just loving life. I know a lot of you have been on like Thanksgiving kind of like holiday or something. So does that mean you get the Friday off, like Black Friday? Is that a holiday? Class is a holiday for a lot of people. I know I probably ask this question a lot, but I don't really remember year to year. Last Thanksgiving, I gave you my turkey, and the very next day, you gave it away as leftovers. Yes. Amazing leftovers. Depends on the employer. Most folks know. Okay, that sucks. So like Australians love a good day off. So Christmas Day, you have Boxing Day, so a day off after Christmas Day. New Year's Eve, you get New Year's Day. There's heaps of stuff. Like Easter, we get a 4-day weekend because, you know, everyone loves a good 4-day weekend going camping. And we love a day off after a day off. It's pretty good. This year it works out that Exceed gets, I think, 10 days off. He just needs to take, because Monday and Tuesday are public holidays, I think. Am I correct in thinking that? And then he takes 3 annual leave days, and then so he has the weekend, that's 2, the week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it's like 9 or 10 days or something. So it's pretty good. So he's going to have, for the first time in like a long time, actually have time off over Christmas. My coworker is stuck working Friday. He's the newest person on the team. Yeah, it's kind of like first in, last out. You got to push them out and get them the shitty jobs. If someone asks you a question, tell them we'll investigate it and get back Monday. That's a valid thing. There's not much stuff when you're in IT, unless you're in like the service desk. There's not much that can really get done anyway, because like the higher ups or the people that you need to make decisions, they're not back in till Monday. So a lot of the stuff, when you're on call from this I'm talking as though I know what I'm talking about, but from Exceed, a lot of stuff doesn't really get done until the Monday anyway. So stuff can't get changed. Yeah, i.e. me. Yeah, that's it. Roselli, you're off until Monday. Candela, are you off until Monday? Anyway, let's continue. Let's go back to last time on show. We did it on the last strum. We did a Wednesday stream. We had a Wednesday shenanigans. Molly up late. Exceed was on the stream. We hit our $750 goal for Game On Cancer. We made cookies to take to the vet because Chester had a checkup yesterday. So I made cookies and then we took them to Dr. Catherine. And then we did mystery box munchies. We hit a goal. So our community goal was, our donation goal was, or our milestone was do a mystery box. I had, how long was it? 30 minutes? I don't remember now. I think it was 20 minutes. 20 minutes to do a mystery box. It was really fun. I love running around and get really rushing. It was real cool. So we had chuck beef, coffee, coriander, cilantro, what else? Cashews, what else am I thinking? Cashews. Chuck beef is a good guy. When I'm trying to look there's something that I can't. Cashews, beef. There was one more thing, but I can't remember what it was. But it was good. I made a real rushed tiramisu that was delicious. Guys, I'm just saying, you need to use chocolate chip cookies in your next tiramisu. It's worth it. And then douse it in Kahlua. It's real good. And then I did a really quick kind of like Thai beef salad, but the beef was encrusted in coffee and spices. It was really yummy. Really yummy. So thank you everyone for being there. 1,000 bits from J-Fry, cheeky sub, 13 new people in the form of follows. We are going to be doing an evening stream a week. So 2 morning streams and an afternoon stream, an evening stream. Just not sure. For now, it's going to be on Wednesday. Like next week, it's going to be Wednesday. But we're going to see if we change the schedule so that more North American or audience can be around. Europeans will be around, and then Australians as well. So maybe on a weekend or even a Sunday night. Not sure. Not Sunday night. Sunday night, so that it'll be North American Sunday morning. I don't know. But, people might not even be around that time either. So yeah, thank you for the fun stream. I get 4 personal days off a year, 5 weeks of vacation a year. Personal days off. So is that 4 personal days? Is that, we would class that as sick leave? And 5 weeks of vacation. Okay. So for a majority of people, Aussies, you have to chime in here. So a lot of people get 4 weeks a year, and then I think it's 10 days, 10 sick days. And then there's compassionate leave as well. No, it's not the same as sick time. Okay. So what classes as a personal day then? Because we have annual leave, which is holiday vacation time. Then you have sick leave. Then you have then you have compassionate leave. So that means if you need to go to a funeral or save someone in your family or your kids is sick, things like that, you can take like carers leave or compassionate leave. I think that's how it works. Personal day is a day that can be used for anything you want. That's cool. I have 522 hours of sick time I never use. That is the hardest thing, because I don't know if it's the same majority of places. Some cash it out, but a lot of the time, if you leave a workplace, your annual leave or your holiday leave will get cashed out. It's a requirement. But your sick leave gets like null and void, like it just gets written off. So people like Exceed, who he got a payout, like, so he got all of his leave paid out, which was like thousands of hours when he left his last job. He had so much sick leave and it just, nothing happens to it. So shit, because like I just said to you, you kind of like, you should take sick leave because you just, you know, no one, like your employee doesn't have to pay it out, which is a bit shit. Then there's maternity leave and bereavement leave if someone dies. Okay. We call it bereavement leave. Okay, nice. Here we have personal time, vacation time for us. They call it that because most states that don't let companies enforce use it or lose it, vacation off limits. But those laws don't apply to personal time. Okay. And now there is parental leave for your partner. Yeah. For some of, like, if you guys have paternity leave, how much do you guys get? So some places have like 6 weeks. Some people have 6 months. It's quite great. I think that it's pretty dope that if you aren't like the secondary parent can get time off as well to help support, which is really, really amazing. I work in the public sector, which tends to be different from private sector, of course. We have 17 types of leave, I think. Most things get classed as sick, vacation, or personal leave. Yeah, okay. Ziggy hasn't got pregnant lately, so I'm not sure. I think I would be worried if Ziggy got pregnant. Wouldn't we? Would we be nervous if Ziggy got pregnant? 12 weeks maternity for both men and women. 12 weeks. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, dependent on, you can take, I'm not fully aware because I haven't worked in a proper workplace for quite a few years. But we have the ability in Australia to have government leave as well as your workplace leave. And so that you can take 6 months or 6 months and then go half pay, so then you can cover the 12 months, I think. And dads as well, or the secondary parent. So if, for instance, if Exceed could take, if he was the primary carer, he could get a larger amount of leave if he was deemed as like the primary caregiver and I went back to like work or whatever, which would be cool. I think that would be, I don't know how that would work, how if I kept working as a small business owner, if he could say that he was the primary caregiver. I don't know, because I would still be streaming and stuff. You know what I mean? I wonder how that would work. But I suppose there's a lot of rules and stuff hurdles you could jump over. Anyway, we're going to do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. It is super hot. Yesterday was ridiculously hot, and still now it's like quite humid. I have the aircon cranking, but I still feel disgusting. Hey Google, what is the weather in Perth today?
Today in Perth, it'll be partly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 31 and a low of 20.
31.
Right now it's 25 degrees and sunny.
See, I love how it changes. It never goes down, but yesterday I checked and it was supposed to be 28 or 29. Now the recommended or the estimated temperature is 31. It never goes down, does it? They never predict it nice. Or like predict it high and then it's nicer. They always predict it low and then it goes up. Ridiculous. Okay, let's go here. Let's see what you party people have been eating for Thanksgiving. How many of you have eaten, like, have been to friends and family and now you're at home? Or how many of you just stayed home today? Might storm here. Shut up, Margot. Get out of it. Don't tell me that. We're here having 42-degree weather yesterday, and you're telling me we got a storm. I am jealous. Jealous. Unfair. Unfair. Okay, bakery said, I cannot cut a hole in a chicken to save my life. Sorry for the messiness. Greek stuffed chicken I made tonight. Stuffed with Greek seasoning, feta, roasted peppers. Oh, olives. Yum. They are really hard to make look good. I think the only thing that saves them is like breading them and like crumbing them. It's warm here, but only high 20s. Unfair. Unfair. No, but I think that last year our weather was way cooler as well. So they actually put out a weather warning because last week it was kind of like there was a storm and it was like cooler, 20 degrees. And then this week it's been 40 degrees. So like it's not that we don't get this weather in summer, it's that we don't usually get this summer in this heat in spring, and the big jump from like a week apart. They put out a weather like a heat exhaustion warning for all of the metropolitan area, and said, you know, that you should drink water, you should stay inside. It was very out of the ordinary because they were saying even animals wouldn't be able to deal with the really quick change in temperature. Usually our bodies acclimatise over the period of months of like November, warming up, December, and then getting really hot in January, February. But we've gone from like 20s to 40s, and they've just said like, chill out, guys. Everyone stay inside. Even my gym was, I haven't gone this week because the gym doesn't have aircon. And I'm not doing a workout at 9 a.m. in the fucking heat. But the owner of the gym was getting angry at people, but he understands. He was like, so then they've done earlier sessions. I heard about the weather warning on the radio last night, actually, and they were saying they're worried about the firefighters too. It's hard. Kate got steak and chips with hard solo, which is kind of like hard lemonade, bubbly lemonade, you can think of it, on tap. No aircon at the gym. It hasn't been too bad in winter. Like the fans are nice, but there's, I don't know if I'm gonna I'm gonna keep going, but if it gets too hot, I think that I'm gonna go to the earlier sessions. I usually got 9 a.m. It's either 9 a.m. or 5:30 in the morning. I'm not getting up at 5:30, but they're thinking of putting on a 6:30 class. So I think I might go to that. It'll be at least cool. They just said it's like a warehouse, and the roller doors and things are up, but they said like it's going to cost thousands of dollars to install an aircon, which I get. Like a small business can't afford that, but I can't afford to get a heat stroke. Exceed said to me that I've been doing such a great job at the ebook that we could have takeaway. So I went down to get burritos. Turns out the burrito place has moved 3 months ago. You can tell that we don't eat takeaway very often. So next door was a Japanese place. So I got teriyaki chicken with rice. It was a little bento box. So I swapped out. There was a samosa, but Exceed took that and he gave me his prawn, shrimp. Salad was good. Under here is seaweed salad, some chicken sushi, and then we got some fried chicken. It came with 3 dips. One was gravy, one was like a sweet barbecue sauce, which was nice, and then cheese. I'd never had fried chicken with cheese before, basically like a cheese whiz. It wasn't too bad. I would have thought that would be an essential item for a gym or any business where public members come. I think that they're building towards it, but the gym has only been in that facility for a year, where when you think about it, only 3 or 4 months of the year that they need the aircon. So I think that they're building towards it. They're only a really small business. They were doing outside, they started like park classes during COVID, and he was a PT, and now they're building up. So I think, I'm hoping that they're building towards it. They're putting some money away for aircon, because it would be really nice. Justitious. So we were talking about the Sidekick app. For those that don't know, there's a YouTube channel called Sorted Food. It's really good. It's a group of UK boys that do really fun, entertaining videos. They do kind of, which I would love to do on stream. Like they try different like blindfolded taste tests, and they have to figure out if it's an expensive ingredient or it's a cheap ingredient or what it is. They do like product gadget reviews, things like that. And they just have like cooking competitions and things. It's really good. And they have this app called the Sidekick app. So basically it's kind of like a DIY version of HelloFresh type thing, where they will give you a menu, you go and buy those ingredients, but it's really heavily based on reducing food wastage. So they'll give you a food menu, like a grocery order, and all of those ingredients go into like 5 or 6 dishes or whatever, and then you have minimal food wastage. So like 1 carrot, you might only need half for one recipe, then you'll use the other half in another recipe. So I've never used it myself, but I've seen their ads and the way they talk about it. Yeah, it seems really good. So Justitious and Cheshire Cat have said that they both really love it. So this is crispy beef noodle salad. Very nice. And then a Thai pork curry noodles. Very cool. Fried egg on top. Yum. Yeah. Really well thought out, and they said a lot of the kind of, here, I'll read it to you. It's been really good so far. They've been really thoughtful on how they implement some of the features. Plus the food tastes good and fairly generous portion size. Certainly enough for me to have a full-size portion for lunch the next day, which is good. Excuse me. I've found that the recipes are written with a lot of multitasking in mind, so you are more time efficient as possible. That's not quite my natural rhythm in the kitchen, but I'm sure I can reach a point where I can adjust the method to fit my usual cooking style. Yeah, fabulous. Thank you, Justitious. Dill peppers. Cheshire Cat said, I love the Sidekick app. Great recipes and features. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into the whole we talk you through the recipe step-by-step thing. I need recipes right in front of me in a written form on a big screen, but I definitely highly recommend the app. So it's pretty cool. Dill Peppers made some Oreo truffles with peppermint toppings. Look at that. That looks amazing. Yum. I really want to make these now. I don't have any Oreos. They look good. Thank you for sharing. It's making me want to recreate the peppermint bug that Roselli sent. Question. Hey Cats Tribe, welcome in. Hello. What question have you got? Chef JT made pierogies. Yes. I just had an idea of something we could make for lunch. Cheeseburger spring rolls. Cheeseburger egg rolls for lunch. What do we think? How do we feel? I've never made them myself. I've only heard of them. Do you think we could try that? And you guys, we can just discuss what would go in them and we can make them. What do you think? What food is the best for helping you heal from COVID? It's my first time getting it. Can we just put a pin in that while I finish this? We're nearly done, and then I can definitely chat you through that. Sushi bowl with salmon. Yeah, that looks good. Very nice portion. I like it. Yum. Thank you for sharing. See, that's a normal size human's portion. Mine would be like double the size. I need to eat more like that. Yum. Is that brown rice? You know, I'm going to start eating more of quinoa, because we discussed it the other day and I don't ever use it. Quinoa and some brown rice. I like a good brown rice bowl. I do like it crunchy and I like the taste of brown rice, but it takes so long to cook that I never do. I've never made it in the pressure cooker, so I should do that. I don't rate them, but good to try once. Cheeseburger, spring rolls, okay. Thank you because I'm in so much pain. Oh, you poor thing. Chicken carbonara from Grumpy as well. Damn. Is that fettuccine? Nice. Looks good. Thanks for sharing. Hey, how come you've got a fork there and a knife and fork over there? Is that your husband's? Or do you know what? Sometimes, you know when you go and get cutlery out and then you forget where you put it? So then, do you ever do that? And go and get another set out? And then you go and sit down and it's right in front of you? Okay, so this is what we were talking about. This you had to be there on Wednesday's stream.
Delicious.
Liz, thank you for 21 months. Thank you for being a part of the
for you and your community.
How you been? So, tell me about the job, the new job and the promotion and stuff. I did ask the other day, but I didn't see your response. How's the job going? So this is Filipino root beer. Supposedly. And Royal, this is the Filipino version of Fanta, I think. Then we got Blondie. My favorite restaurant to get this: braised octopus, clams, bone marrow, artichokes, fragola pasta. Interesting. I don't know if I would eat this myself, but it looks good. It looks interesting. Hold on. So that's not cut. And then she cut it up? Yeah, it looks like she cut it up. What is fragola? Fragola pasta? Is that like large pearl couscous? It's quite interesting packaging, giving Pepsi and Fanta. Yeah, so we were talking about root beer on stream, how much I like root beer, but you can't get it really in Australia, it's very expensive. And then we started talking about cola, and I think this has come up. And then I was saying Fanta in Europe. You know how Australian Fanta Milo is orange? Fanta in Europe is yellow. And they were saying that it's because of like the lack of food dye. Yeah. I am from Australia too. Yes. Pork and shrimp shumai filling stuffed into wonton shape. Yes. Ooh, there's some chili oil beans. Yeah. Looks good. Shock. Great job. Yum. Fantastic work. And then some Nanamo bars. Have you ever had a Nanamo bar? I was saying that I want to remake them because the first time I made Nanamo bars, they were so sweet. Shock said the middle layer is supposed to be like creamy. Mine was like eating like buttercream on crack type thing. Like it was like overpowered buttercream. It was so sweet. So the last time I made them, I did a Google search, 2017. So it's been a while. So we need to go back to Canadian food. We were talking about Canada. Kaz, my contributions to family Thanksgiving, apple crisp, aka crumble. We call it crumble. Yeah. Only Fragola is know of is an alcoholic drink. Hey, Merrick. Hello. How you been? Okay, cranberry sauce. Nice. Never made cranberry sauce from scratch. And deviled eggs. Yum. Guys, can someone please adopt me for a Thanksgiving one year? I want to go to American Thanksgiving or Canadian Thanksgiving. I won't discriminate. This is Kerry's meal. Kerry, were you happy with how it turned out? Steakhouse turkey catering, turkey gravy, sausage, apple stuffing, some type of Brussels sprout thing with bacon, asparagus. Look at that. Nice. And Caesar salad. Were you happy with the portions? It was amazing. Look at that. It looks good. I would have thought it would have been a bit bigger portion, but I don't like, That could have been huge from, like, it's hard to tell. It looks good. Looks really good. Not pictured a slice of key lime pie. Could you choose your pie? You need an American to visit you during Thanksgiving and cook together. I volunteer. Okay. But I want to be cold. I don't want to heat. We can convince Exceed to go to a cold country next year, I think. That would be good. I want to have a white Christmas. Jewel of Cal said, happy Thanksgiving. Very grateful to Miss Molly, Exceed and this community. A few nibbles before dinner. Hope you had a lovely holiday season. I hope you'll have a holiday season. So the holiday season has kicked off now. Like now it's Thanksgiving. Is the holiday season in swing? Because for us in Australia, like holiday season kind of maybe starts week or two before Christmas, and that's when like the Christmas parties start and stuff, like with your friends. And oh well, it's 20 Celsius or so here, so not very cold. May need to find East Coasters. Look at this. This is amazing, Jules. Yum. Nice little glass of wine. Okay, and then Easy saw a recipe on Food Network and had to try it. Very good and very easy. Prosciutto and brie upside down pastries. I've seen these where you put stuff down on a tray and then you put a sheet of pastry on top and you bake it. This is honey brie and prosciutto. Oh yeah, that looks good. Is that like a mini brie? That looks good. I would eat that. I'm a sucker for pastry, sucker for cubs. Yum. Recommended slice of brie instead of the wheel though, so it's in each bite. That makes sense. Thank you for sharing, Easy. Jewel of Cal's daughter, Nicole, said Jewel said, when are you coming over? And Nicole said, I'm busy baking pie or maybe more of a tart. Ooh, blueberry? Look how good. This looks great. Thank you for sharing, Nicole. Guys, I want to see all your Thanksgiving food photos. Homemade pumpkin pie for Canele. Yes. This looks delicious. Great pastry. Yum. What's your key to your pumpkin pie? Do you use Libby's? Like, do you use fresh pumpkin? How do you do it? Merrick, this is a big one, multi-part. My attendant Mo from Nigeria made a agusi soup with eba. The agusi soup is made from mackerel, smoked catfish, large chunks of turkey, agusi, melon seed, and chopped spinach, palm oil, tomato paste, red African pepper that looks like habanero. Chop the mackerel, place in a pot. Oh wow, okay. All right, so you get a mackerel, you chop it up, and then you add in, okay. Into a pot. Hey, was it good? Look at that. Very cool. And for the eba, just add gari, cassava powder, boiling water, and some vigorously until thick. Oh, so it's like, he calls it eba. It's kind of like, what's the thing am I thinking of? Fufu. That's what I'm thinking of. It's kind of like fufu. Nice. Heck yeah. Thank you for sharing. Very interesting. You eat with your hands? Yeah. Swallow, or fufu, yeah. Yep. So we made, we use a yellow fufu mix. My stepdad used to work in, not Tanzania, not Zimbabwe, somewhere in Africa, multiple places in Africa. He used to be a Boilermaker, and so he used to train some of the African, I have to figure out, maybe it was Tanzania. they used to like train a lot of the people over there, like a trade. And he was telling me that they used to eat this very often. So when it was his birthday last year, I found fufu and I cooked him this like peanut soup and we ate it with fufu. It was really nice. It was kind of like a birthday, it was kind of not a birthday, I just read birthday. It was like a peanut curry, so it kind of like tasted like satay type thing. A little bit spicy, and then you eat it with the fufu. It was really nice. I served it with rice as well for my other family, but Paul and I ate it with the fufu. It was good. Yeah, it was for his birthday. Good remembering, Liz. And then we've got Merrick for tonight. I am still waiting on my turkey dinner, so snacking. Yes. So what do we got here? This tuna or sardines? Sardines? Looks good. Very nice. Apple, cheeses, cured meats. Lovely. I love that. I would eat that. Oh. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay, so I got the question. I used store brand pumpkin, canned pumpkin, and I have used fresh to just a lot longer process. Yeah, okay. The wrong answer is only I forgot a description. You picked yourself up. It looks like a beautiful chocolate cake. Okay, going back, so we got a question about COVID. Anytime you're unwell, especially as a nurse Molly advice, faux nurse. I can't really call myself a nurse anymore, but I'm a faux nurse, let's say that. Cat's Tribe, you want to make sure that you're hydrated. And so hydration can come in forms of drinking water, but it also can come in the form of eating soup. Soup is really, really fantastic of getting food in you, but also liquid and hydration. Things like icy poles, or not, I wouldn't say ice creams, more like low sugar, fruit-based ice pops or icicles or whatever you want to call them. We call them icy poles. They can get hydration in you as well. You just want to be careful with them of not having too much sugar. You want them to be primarily milk-based because water, when you've got a cold or a flu, milk often brings mucus in humans. So when you've got a cold or a flu, we're kind of taught, well, my family was always taught to stay away from milk because then you're going to create more mucus. If you've got a dry cough or something, sometimes it can be beneficial because you've got something to cough up. But cow's milk brings mucus. So you want to stay from heaps of water. Orange juice, this is a fun fact. I was listening to a podcast yesterday and this is just something that I listened to, this from a guy called, so I was listening to a podcast called The Imperfects. I talk about it quite often. And a scientist was on there talking about, hold on, oh my gosh, what's his name? Talking about orange juice. So basically it was about Tim Spector. So Tim Spector is a scientist and he's very well regarded in the science community. Now he does nutrition, and he was talking about the importance for health, gut health, and eating fermented veggies and kind of like depending on your body makeup, your own personal diet would be different to people, different to the next person. And it was about increasing your fermented foods, increasing a variety of vegetables, fruit, and fermented foods like, if you want to eat bread, sourdough, kimchi, sauerkraut, because what you want in your body, less processed food, because in your digestive system, you want when you think of it like the diversity inside your digestive system, because the more diverse microbes you have in your gut, the more chemicals they can produce, then they can fight off more types of bad bacteria, they can produce chemicals that can digest a lot more food, and it's just a lot better. It's like a pharmacy inside your belly, for instance. So for some people, they eat high processed foods and they introduce less variety of food, like microbes. So then you have it's kind of like you think of a pharmacy, like a fully stocked pharmacy, is you're going to have a lot of different like chemicals and compounds and stuff to be able to fight more diseases. Whereas if you eat a higher processed diet and not really good quality, your pharmacy isn't fully stocked. So he was saying orange juice is actually one of this. I'm not like shaming anyone because it's something that I always thought too. Orange juice, unless you juice it yourself, he was talking about it not being as beneficial and for you as you think, because some orange juices, especially if they're not freshly squeezed or if they come in a bottle, they can actually be stored for like up to like a year in a vat, and then they reconstituted and like all shit happens to them and they lose their goodness. So if you're wanting to drink juice, especially orange juice, talking about, it's quite interesting, like juice it yourself, but the sugar content in it as well can be not as good for you as you think. So things like grapes are good because they have like high water content, natural sugars. Strawberries have more vitamin C in them than actually oranges do. If you're in Australia, oranges are in season right now. Berries are really good, especially frozen ones. Yogurt, kefir. So, hello, Matthew Milton Lab, welcome in. We're just talking about if you're unwell. Yeah, so you want to, my recommendation is to increase hydration. So eating good soups, like chicken soups, heaps of veggies. I have my favorite recipe, like for a chicken soup, is in here. It's called chicken and rice soup. So it's in our cookbook, all in together. And this is what I make when I'm feeling a little bit poorly, is chicken and rice soup, lemon chicken and rice soup. So it's got like carrot, celery, onion, lemon in it, which is good for you, herbs, water, garlic is really good. And increasing your things like garlic, ginger, turmeric, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, really good for your health when you're sick. What do you guys do when you're feeling a little bit poorly? Matthew, how was your stream? What did you get up to today? Thank you for bringing your community over. So today we are going to be making canele. Never made before. We're gonna have to clean this out and we're gonna have to follow instructions. I've never made this before, so I'm just gonna use a recipe from just a random canele. That soup sounds lovely. Lemon chicken soup, yeah. In Washins? Huh? All right, the perfect canele. Taste of artisan. That's the recipe we're going to use. It says vanilla, preferably Madagascan. I don't even know where. I don't know where this vanilla comes from. Let's see. Vanilla bean seeds. Where are they? Vanilla bean extract. Doesn't say where they come from. Dr. Urtka, Queen, Australia. Interesting. You said instructions. I in instructions. That's not a real word. Instructions. All right, so we need 2 vanilla beans, which we're just going to use this. 500 mils of milk, 200 grams of cane sugar, 100 grams of all-purpose flour, 50 grams of butter, 2 eggs, 2 egg yolks, 60 mils of dark rum. Yes. And then we need 40 grams of beeswax, 60 grams of butter, okay? So we need to get some milk and sugar. Does anyone know what a canele is? Ooh, chocolate. We bought these beeswax, yeah. We bought these. Toblerone aren't our favourite candies, but I needed a Toblerone for the Toblerone cocktail, which is in the new ebook that comes out on Monday, Sunday night for North Americans. So I bought these, and they're like pralines, so they've got like kind of like a I don't know how to explain, like a creamy centre. They're different to a regular Toblerone. Like a creamy centre. And so put them in the fridge, which I think is a pretty dope idea. New ebook hype. Get excited, guys. On Monday, we're going to be cooking from the cookbook, from the ebook. Do you like them, Kat? Okay. You might have seen these before. Has anyone ever had what's going on? There we go. Have you guys seen these or have you eaten them before? This is what we're going to attempt to make today. It's called a canele. I don't know how it's going to go. The only problem that I know we're going to face is they say to make the batter and let it sit for 1 to 2 days. We haven't done that because I wanted to make them on stream. I didn't feel like I thought you guys would give me a hard time if I made the batter off stream. Because like, that's cheating. So what we're going to do is we're going to bake some today, and then the rest of the mixture, I'm going to, it makes 16. So there's 6 here, and then I'll keep some of the mixture and I'll bake it tomorrow or Sunday. Now that you're streaming 3 days a week, next time you make it, you can, yeah. Yep, good one, Kerry. So we need 500 mils of milk, 2 cups. 200 grams of cane sugar, white sugar, 100 grams of plain flour, butter, eggs, egg yolks, rum. We can do that. So we'd go around here. I got beeswax. So what we're going to have to do in a minute, we'll do this after we've got the custard ready, is you paint the inside with a mixture of beeswax and butter. It's supposed to make the like crunchy on the outside. I don't really know. I don't get it. But what does my pantry look like today? Not too bad, not too bad. Clean dishes I gotta put away. Terrible, Muriel. Okay, so we need 4 eggs in total. Oh, there's only 4 left. So lucky. Plain flour. And sugar. Just here. And then I'm thinking we do cheeseburger spring rolls, or something tells me beeswax shouldn't be edible, right? I thought that as well. I've eaten honeycomb before, and then you like the beeswax doesn't feel edible. Like you kind of like chew it, and it's quite disgusting. But the recipe says it, so I got to do it. I looked everywhere for months to find this. It was $22 for this little thing. So I don't know how many grams. 40 grams, and this is 100, so we can make them a few times. Okay, so it says slit the vanilla beans, which I don't have, so we're not going to use them. We're just going to use vanilla bean paste. Vanilla pods, milk in a saucepan, and bring them to a simmer, then turn off the heat. Okay. Then you don't have to do, you could mollify. No, but then I've never had them before. Oh, I'm choking. I've never had them before, so I want to do it the right way. Slit the paste instead. I'll try. Dex, did you have a Thanksgiving turkey meal? All right, so milk, 500 mils. It says cold milk. I don't understand why, because we're going to heat it anyway. And it doesn't say what type of milk, so I've got 2%, high-low. We're going to add some vanilla. Big squeeze. And does it say add the sugar? No. My Thanksgiving today was spent coughing doing laundry. Oh no, you're still feeling unwell? I'm sorry. And then having Thanksgiving pizza. Oh, and then some coughing some more. Ah, the worst. Okay, so in a bowl, oh, that's right there. What are we cooking? H-Done for real. Welcome in. We're doing Canele. Oh, do. When in doubt, always go a bit bigger bowl than you think. Okay, so we want 200 grams of sugar. How many have turkey for Christmas?
Delicious.
Hey, Matthew Milton, thank you for the resub. Would you, and also, Liz, hold on, take Gigi. No, so Liz and Matthew Milton, would you like an IRL stream or a gaming stream? You get to choose. You get to choose. According to the Googles, the beeswax in Canele is just to keep the batter from sticking out. From sticking. Sorry, for some reason I read the word out. IRL, no worries. IRL is in the lead. 8-6. 10-6. Over here we cook hams for Christmas. Turkey doesn't live here. Turkeys don't live there. But do you have the Thanksgiving? Where are you, Hudson? Okay. So we want to add into here the separate bowl, mix the sugar, eggs, and the egg yolks. Okay. Prime ribbon ham. Oh, plus tamales. Damn, Liz. That is a very... Eggs, so one. That's a very big variety there. Sweden. So we don't do Thanksgiving, that makes sense. Hope IRL in Romy's life where we catch a GoPro. Maybe. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do for the IRL stream. But I think I have just decided right now. I've been talking to Exceed, and I'm hoping that we can do a few of them, but we'll have to see. How would you like the idea of doing a Christmas light tour? Oh no, look what happened to my whisk. I've whisked too hard. Look, it's got a cut. The silicone is cut through. Look at that. How long's this whisk been, Dex? Look at that. That sounds cool, Christmas light tour. Yeah. So our area, kind of nearby, the area, like the large town that we kind of live near, is famous for Christmas lights in the canals. So there's also an opportunity to go more towards Perth, where Exceed grew up, and they've got very famous streets where you walk down and do Christmas light tours and things. So I thought maybe we could do one on a boat, and maybe we could do one. We have to. The only thing is, if we have to pay Paul for fuel for the boat tour to take us out. What happens when you do? That happens when you do too much cooking. You run the risk of breaking things. So yeah, you guys would be keen on an Christmas tour? Okay, so it says whisk the eggs, add the melted butter, and whisk more melted butter. How much? 50 grams. 50 grams. I don't think I've even got butter out of the fridge at the moment. The fridge. I sound like Mickey Mouse. Is that on the inside? Who put that in there? But yeah, the walking tour would be cool because it's free and we can walk around. We can, like, for some places, which I do understand, and we usually do, is they have like a little kind of well at the front of them because of the electricity costs, right? So you can, donate a bit of money towards the electricity costs, which I think is quite good. All right, so our milk is warm, and now we're gonna add this. I'm gonna turn it off actually. Here I want 50 grams of butter. With this heat wave, our electricity costs, damn. Last night alone, we had our aircon on all night, Exceed told me. Because usually he puts it on a sleep timer. So I went and got a spare controller from the other room from our other aircon. And so I woke up in the middle of the night and I used my remote to turn the aircon back on. It was so hot. Did you have a hot Christmas last year, Molly? Yeah. It wasn't actually too bad last year. We were in Australia, we're at home, but it was actually quite cool. Which we were saying that the West Coast was cool and actually rained in summer last year, and the East Coast had a really hot summer, and I think now it's going to flip. By the way, I added peppermint bark to my ice cream tonight and thought of you. Oh, was it good? Was it yummy? All right. So we're just melting the butter, and it says we're gonna add the melted butter to this. Claws and whiskers. How you doing? Thank you for 37 months. Can I get you an IRL stream or a gaming stream? I think from my memory he had rain too. Oh, but it was incredibly, okay. So I'm really, really hoping that we get, I'm really nervous about the heat this year. Game and stream. All right, thank you very much. It's funny that majority, oh, shiza. Ow. Ow. Okay. It's sounding hot where you are, but hopefully settles in December. I don't know. They're predicting that's going to get hotter. So it was 42 degrees yesterday. And then today it was supposed to be 27 or 28. and now they're predicting 31. It's disgusting, yeah. I had to drive up to about 45 minutes to take Chester to the vet to get his checkup, which we got a phone call last night. So we went up there, he got a checkup. She's very happy with him that he's put on weight and that he looks great. And then we did a blood test, preliminary blood test. She basically, you get the blood, you put it in like a spinny thing and it tells you how much of the blood is red blood cells, how much is proteins, things like that. And so she was saying that he had too much protein. For the last 6 weeks, he's had too much protein, so his blood was very thick. And it was like putting a lot of pressure on his liver and things, whereas that's come down to nearly normal, which is amazing. And his hemoglobin is still low, but it has come up. So this is the number, remember we were saying it's meant to be about 35. When he first got sick, it was about 15. So he was anemic. It's slowly come up and it was 29 and then yesterday was 30. So it's still not, he's still anemic, but she said that that it's probably because of the chemo as well, was suppressing some of his bone marrow. But she called when she got the blood results last night, and his white blood cells were, normal is 5,000. Okay, 5,000 white blood cells is normal. Chester at one stage had like 100 and something thousand. Like it was crazy high. Then it came down, so it was sitting at about 35,000. No, yeah, maybe, and then it was 29,000. Yesterday it was 10,400. So she said that she could keep it, like she'd be okay if it was below 10,000, but she would like to get it, normal. But she was so impressed on the phone. She was like, I just want to let you know that this is, she said, I'm so impressed and I'm so happy, and to let you know that blah, 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 blah. And yeah, he's doing amazing. So he's reducing after 3 days. So on Sunday, he will reduce his steroid and so we're not really reducing the quantity, but rather than every day, it's going to every second day. And then his chemo is going to every third day. So very excited about that. Hopefully that continues. So she's still saying, like we were discussing about like his prognosis, and I said like, is this mean that he's like still got a year? And she said, I don't know, I can't promise anything, but she said that from what we're seeing, I'm not going to say it's less than the year. Like he's not getting worse, but this is only the first medication that might put him into some type of remission, but then it will come back and then it might not be as respondent to medication. So, but at this stage, he's doing really well. He's a bit chunky and cautious optimism, yeah. He'll never get rid of it now that he has leukemia. We just he'll be on medication for the rest of his life, but only hopefully a small dose. And then the body will then overcome that medication and become resistant. And then we will try another medication. So at the moment, we're on a oral medication that will hopefully, it's not too expensive. But yeah, there's some that are like $900 a dose. So yes. Sorry, going from talking about the heat and then talking about Chester, I needed to give the update. But yes, yesterday was really hot, so we were in the car and it was quite hot. Ugh. We have options later. Yeah, yep, options later down the track. So it's good to know. Okie dokie. Look at that. That looks good. So we've got next step. In a separate bowl, whisk together the egg yolks and the sugar, add the melted butter and whisk more until combined. Done. Remove the pods from the milk. Didn't need to do that. Add 1/4 cup of the milk to the egg mixture. Okay. Move this away. Put this here. So what we're doing now is called tempering the eggs. So we're bringing the temperature up of the eggs. This is what you need to do to make the custard recipe in... we haven't confirmed the name for the ebook, but I'm thinking A Very Molly Christmas. That's what I've got so far, but I'm taking suggestions. The ebook, I'm up to the stage where is proofreading, and I'm not a detail person, and I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at proofreading and sitting down and concentrating. And so that's what I have to do for the next 2 days. Ebook, the sequel. All right. Yum. So it says, then slowly add the remaining milk while continuing to add all of the mix well. Add rum and mix. The way you will avoid lumps will end up with the perfect consistency in the batter. Huh? Where's the lumps coming from? They haven't said where to put the flour in. Okay. So, I'll read you this out loud and tell me if you can hear the word flour. No, I'll just control F flour. Flour. Oh, okay, now add flour. Okay, I missed it. We So we add the rest of the milk, like that. Ding, 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 ding. Beautiful. And we want 100 grams of plain flour. So what do you think of A Very Molly Christmas for the title? Or do you have any other suggestions? Working title. I like it. I like that title. And the plan is, so we were going to release it this year with 25 recipes, and then next year we'll do we'll add to those recipes and re-release it. So then, if you've bought it in the first time, you'll get like a little bit of a discount. But we're going to build on it every year. So like next year, I might do like my full meal of like ham, potato bake, cauliflower cheese, things like that. That's what Exceed had the idea of. So it's not set in stone yet, but something that we can build on. Molly's Mystery Recipes. It's a Christmas book. So it's an ebook. We're not publishing it this year. It's just going to be on our website. Not printing it. You can print it if you want, so it's printer friendly. All right. Kingston. So you have, at the moment, it's, so the first version will have things like my mum's rum bowl recipe. It's got peanut brittle that I'm making today for my grandma's birthday tomorrow, that all my family really love. Then we've got cocktail recipes, dessert recipes, things for gifting and sharing. Yeah. So it's kind of, it's very family, Australian Christmas kind of related. Things that you can make, but very conscious of you being able to make them wherever you are in the world. So, you know, if you don't have a certain ingredient, you can swap it out, things like that. Yeah, so there's sausage roll, beef sausage rolls, there's cocktails, sticky date pudding, trifle, yumminess. Milo, you're an Aussie. What do you have usually for your, what do you have for Christmas? What's your favourite Christmas food? All right. There we go. That looks good. So it says, ba-ba-ram. Okay, adding hot milk to the egg mixture will temper the eggs and create custard, which will ensure perfect consistency. Refrigerate for 24 to 48 hours. We ain't got no time for that. So I'm just going to pop in the fridge for a little bit. So 24 hours is mandatory. No. No deal. What do you guys like to, everyone, this is for everybody. What is your, if you could choose one dish that you look forward to at Christmas, what is it? One dish. For me, ham, Christmas ham, cheese croissants. So yummy. Or cherries. They're only available at Christmas time. They only get cheap at Christmas time. Cheap. Okay. And that scales. I like Christmas ham. So at my mum's house, whenever, or like ever since we were kids, my mum would buy 2 hams. So we would have a ham leading up to Christmas, like all of December, and she would keep it in a pillowcase in the fridge with a knife. So you could just walk up to it, open the pillowcase, slice ham, and you would have like ham and cheese sandwiches, ham and cheese rolls, heaps of food leading up to Christmas, and then we would have like a full one on Christmas Day, and then that would have leftovers for the end of December or like over the New Year. It was the best. I baked my cinnamon. Fabulous! SK Poppy, that's congratulations for sure. How'd they go? Were you happy with them? Ham and pillowcase fuzz. No, you get like one of those like cotton ones, and you have to spray, like keep it moist, I think. Maybe my auntie's barbecue meatloaf. Okay, interesting. For Christmas, it's interesting. I've had meatloaf at Christmas. All right. So we need to melt now. I don't know how this is going to work. So we want 40 grams of beeswax, homemade noodles, like homemade pasta, using my grandma's recipe. Hey, Ellie! Already onto our 3rd ham. Big family. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. Love it. My family loved it. I'm in college, so I never have time to actually cook. But today I made them, and I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Amazing. Homemade noodles like pasta. I know it's okay to keep ham like that, but I get anxious. I get that. It makes me a bit nervous. As long as it's refrigerated, because it's salted, but you just don't want to get in contact with any, like you just got to be not like smart about it. Putting it back where it is, don't letting it like sit in things that like could be germy. Changing the pillowcase often. Like my mum would change the pillowcase like every 2 days. Two few days, I think so. I'm hoping she changed the pillowcase that often. So I'll be over ham by Christmas Day. That's it. Okay, so that's the problem. But Christmas ham is so good. When Exceed and I were living in Melbourne, I told you that, I don't know if I've told you this story, that we went to the supermarket and we weren't going home for Christmas. It was the only, other than when I was in Brazil, it was the only Christmas I've not had with family. It was just too expensive to fly home, and we went to the supermarket because I was really sad about not having Christmas and not having like a proper Christmas meal. And so Exceed and I went to the supermarket and I just walked around crying because we had to, rather than buying like a big ham for a family size, we bought like a small ham, and it was just so different because we like, you know, we had to do it all ourselves. So we had a little picnic on Christmas Day, which was really nice. So I made like a little ham sandwiches, and we went to the Melbourne I think they were botanical gardens or some park in the city, and it was really, really lovely. But it was just different. But I think there's a lot of people that spend Christmas that don't have the family, and it made me really appreciate the time that we had, and even just exceeded myself and the 2 dogs. Chester was only a very small puppy by that stage. He was about 2 months old, I think. How much? 40 grams. Oh. And yeah, everybody spends Christmas differently, and it can be a really hard time for people. And it made me appreciate that and made me understand that. And so if you guys don't have friends or family at Christmas, we'll be streaming our usual stream schedule. So the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We might do some gaming streams, but you can always hang out with us. And I don't know what day is Christmas this year. We've got Exceed's birthday, but we'll be streaming around the holidays, and you can be active in Discord and hang out with us. It'll be great. Monday, okay. So we'll probably be streaming on maybe the Sunday, and then the Wednesday. You guys can celebrate Exceed's birthday with him. Thanks. How you been, Cadmus Tech? 60 grams of butter. Ugh. KOD. So I'm going to melt this in the microwave. Other sister. Are you talking to Ali? You two talking to each other? All right, the beeswax is stuck onto my knife. Does it melt just in hot water? All right, we need to preheat our oven. Melt the beeswax, 550 Fahrenheit. What the frick is that? Hey Google, what is 550 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Nope.
Sorry, I don't know about that.
Hey Google, what is 550 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
550 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 287.778
What?
degrees Celsius.
My oven doesn't even go up that high, bish. Max is 260. Hey Google, what is 260 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
260 degrees Celsius is 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, okay. I could have checked that with my Molly mat. Okay.
Delicious.
Gwildoni, how you been? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community over. Pull up a chair. Come on in. Hello, guys. We are doing, I forgot the name of them, Canele. We're making a pastry or a French cake. Never done it before, bit nervous. And then we're gonna try cheeseburger spring rolls or egg rolls. Welcome in, pull up a chair. My name's Molly. Guys, if you come over in the Quiltoni raid, thank you for being here. My name is Molly. My husband and I co-create the channel. We recreate different food items from games, TV shows, or movies, or just make some simple, delicious food. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hey, Bean. All right, a little intro to who we are and what we do is this while I clean up. And staying here will definitely get you hungry. Yes. Rule number 1, bring snacks. So this here is a mixture of, so guys, our friend Quiltoni is a really creative streamer, does a lot of quilting and sewing, amazing work. Does occasional gaming and stuff as well, but she's just a lovely person. Thank you for coming over with her stream, and please give her a shout out. Thank you. You are so wholesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so this is beeswax with butter. We're just waiting for the beeswax to melt. So I probably should have chopped it up in smaller pieces. Probably could have done that. And then we're going to kind of let it cool slightly and baste the inside of our tins. Have any of you had, I know Margot, you said that you didn't like the cheeseburger spring rolls. Has anyone else had them? Cheeseburger spring rolls. So basically cheeseburger egg rolls. Beef, pickles, tomato sauce or ketchup, cheese, more cheese, mustard maybe. What do you think? I think that'd be cool. We've got some beef. I should probably defrost that. My defrosting technique isn't the most appropriate defrosting technique. So follow my suggestions on ebook. Cheeseburger Factory has them, they're pretty good. And can you tell me what's in them, Cad? Sounds good to me. Thank you, Dan. We're talking about Christmas food, what you guys like to eat at Christmas. What's your preferred meal? If you could have one meal that you look forward to, tell me what that is. For me, I like Christmas ham. And if it was a dessert, I like cheesecake, but it's not really Christmassy. Never heard of cheeseburger spring rolls, but it sounds good. Nice. How do I make you melt faster? Hey Google, what's in a what is it called? Cheesecake Factory? No, that's not right.
There are 3 main components for making cheese: the milk,
hey Google,
the coagulant, and bacterial cultures.
Hey Google, stop. Thank you. We screwed that up. We have a place here that does Philly cheese. Oh, that would be good. I don't have any capsicum bell peppers though. Shut up. Hey Google, tell me about Cheesecake Factory cheeseburger egg rolls.
On the website tasteofhome.com, they say, "It certainly keeps us coming back for more, and the satisfyingly crispy cheeseburger egg rolls are no exception. Filled with juicy ground beef, a smattering of crumbled bacon, diced pickles, and plenty of melty cheddar cheese, these crunchy wonton wrap wonders are a bestseller for a reason."
Okay. Braided bread with fruit. Oh, Ashley, braided bread. So kind of like a brioche style, I can't remember the official name, but used to have them frozen. Oh, wow, okay. And Ashley, where are you in the world? I had a place that did French dip. Oh, yum. Chocolate gravy and biscuits. You're going to have to explain that to me. Chocolate gravy, as in like chocolate sauce? Okay. Braided, and Ashley, do you think that the braided bread is like uniquely the Midwest, or is it like, do you have any other like family history or culture? You know, you're not Italian or anything like that? Okay. This isn't like staying melted. I have to keep melting it. Favorite breakfast pizza. Almond shortbread cookies are delicious. I think we're going to make them this time next week. Nothing culturally unique, no. Okay. Underappreciated thing, I think the best cookie, North American, cookie is shortbread. No one appreciates shortbread like they should. Don't you agree? It's like the forgotten sister. Everyone thinks that it's boring, but I'm going to tell you that shortbread is amazing. It's so versatile. Add some nuts, some nuts or some sprinkles. It's so good. Shortbread is pretty great. Sometimes the simple things are the best. I agree. Shortbread is everything, especially mums. Yeah. Bread pudding. Safira, is that how you pronounce your name? Bread pudding, something that I never have been able to get around, but I think I'm going to try it this year, doing like a croissant version. Last year I wasted money on croissants from a local bakery and they were crap. But then I found the Costco croissants. They're really good. So I think I'm going to stock up on them this year. Have croissants for breakfast on Christmas morning, like always. But then also do croissants in a bread pudding. So basically, for those that don't know what bread pudding is, you get some type of like leftover bread, usually like a brioche or it could be anything really. And then you pour over like a custard or like a pudding with sometimes dried fruit or other types of chopped chips and things like nuts. And then you bake it. There's a recipe in our cookbook, All In Together. Breakfast casserole. No, not breakfast casserole. What's it called? So this is a slow cooker cookbook. Slow cooker and pressure cooker cookbook. It's called, not breakfast casserole, French toast casserole. It's kind of a version, the French toast casserole, this. But I'm going to do one with croissants. I think it'll be good. All right. So I think this is done enough that I'm just going to YOLO it. Okay, so we're going to dip the pastry brush. My handle broke off and I can't put it back on, and I actually prefer it to be like this, so don't judge me, okay? It's easier to handle. Okay, so we're just painting. Paint the inside. It's a little bit tricky. So it's a mixture of beeswax and butter. I don't know how tasty it would be. It does look nice. Okay. Okay. So these are called Canele. Supposedly the butter and the beeswax help it to be non-stick, helps the Canele not stick, and also helps it go crunchy somehow. I don't know. That's what I've been told. Okay, looks right. 4 more to go. I don't know how thick I'm supposed to go. Let me read the instructions maybe. Okay, so it says, smooth sunny surface that accentuates the brown colour. Coat the moulds with a mixture of butter and beeswax. Melt the beeswax. Turn upside down on the cool. Oh, so you just meant to pour it in there. Quickly pour and then tip over. Oh. I don't know if that was going to work. wouldn't say very well. Because it's like a bit awkward. Because you're supposed to, the other molds are like individual molds. This is a little bit hard because they're all stuck together. Like they're, but you're meant to use it like a cup type thing. Okay. No. Oh, I'm getting beeswax butter everywhere. And so we've got the oven as hot as Dante's Inferno. And then I think you turned it down. Oh no. Okay. Did anyone pick up anything for Black Friday sales? Any deals? Exceed and I've done, I've nearly done my Christmas shopping for him. I'm taking suggestions. Guys, if you've got any suggestions that I should buy, things that I should buy Exceed, give me a heads up. Not in chat though, obviously. But I'm looking for him. I need something like one big present. I bought 2 smaller things. And then we bought ourselves new chairs, which are our Christmas present to each other. Everything I want to buy is manufacturer set price, so there's no massive discounts. Yeah, that's like some of the stuff that we've... I was looking at something and it was like, hadn't gone on discount, and I was like, it sucks. Socks and underpants, nice. Gotta have them, gotta have them. All right, so I'll leave this for later. Okay. So it says, preheat the oven to 550 Fahrenheit, fill the molds with batter, 3/8 inch. I don't know what that means. 1 centimetre from the top. Place on a foil-lined baking tray and bake for 10 minutes without opening the oven. Drop the oven back to 375 and continue for another 45 to 50 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're only so little. Doesn't feel right to bake them for that long. Canneles can be eaten on the day they are baked. Must be eaten on the day they are baked. Okay. 375, 190. 375 is 180, isn't it? Oh no. That's 350. Hey Google, what is 375 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
375 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 190.556 degrees Celsius.
Hey Google, repeat. I was too busy reading chat. Hey Google,
Sorry,
repeat.
I didn't understand. Sure, sorry, I didn't understand.
Cool. Thanks, lady. Okay. I'm gonna wait till the oven heats up. Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to heat up to Dante's Inferno. It's only at hell temperature right now. Can we bring Jarvis? He seems smarter. Bring back Jarvis. Yes. Yes, we can. You can teach me to go into my settings. So I'd go into home settings. See if we can get Jarvis back. I never knew anyone who wanted him so bad. Oh my God. Thomas, he turned 6 months old today, and he moved out of his parents' room. Oh my God. Okay, so home settings. Then I go into assistant. How do I? Open assistant settings. Assistant voice, okay. My phone it's so old now. I was going to buy Exceed a new phone, but I want a new phone too. How much is the Christmas cookbook ebook? No, that's okay. Bailey, it is $15 US, 25 Australian dollars. It'll be roughly around that, depending on the, it'll be 25 Australian dollars. So with conversion, I don't know on the day what the US dollar will be like, but it's around 15 bucks. It has 25 recipes. Okay. Open assistant settings. It just loads. Open assistant settings. Google voice languages for speaking. No, shut up. Stop trying to listen to me. Oh, fuck. Me voice. Open assistant voice settings. Passwords. Far out. Oh my God, don't go to a website. Notifications, apps, connected devices. Shut up. Assistant settings, here we go. I have to find it myself. Yeah, it'll be available from Monday, Bailey. Very excited. It's going to finish off, proofread it. It's so interesting because yesterday, I think that it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And Exceed, he's a very detailed person, and that's why he does a lot of our graphic design, and he's very detail specific. He was like, this doesn't line up, that doesn't line up, the fonts are different. He's like, there's no consistency. So he's much better at it than I am. But it'll be good. We'll have to get him to go through it again, my updates that I made yesterday, and then I'll have to make changes to the formatting. And now I've got to edit the words. Okay, languages, personal results, routines, music, Google voice match. No, I want to know the voice for speaking to your assistant, but I want to know how I change. English Australia. Oh, I changed the language. Cool. I didn't know it was set to US. Okay. Lock screen personal results. We did. So we on our way 777.55. We're on our way to the Bob Ross painting stream to unlock it. So if you can dig deep, if you've got a $5, $10, a greenie, whatever you want to throw at me, all going towards Fuck Cancer Fund. So the fundraiser is until next Friday. We're raising money, and these are our milestones. So we've hit the first two. We did the mystery box. We did it in 30 minutes. It was a lot of fun. Routines, tasks, music. $20 minutes, 20 minutes. A little less. I did it in like 18 minutes actually. I was rushing. Assistant voice. Assistant voice and sounds. Here we go.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using...
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it,
Why can I
just
only
stop
do
here.
2?
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
There's only 2
If you
options
like
now.
this voice and want me to keep using it, just...
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it,
There was like-
just stop here.
There used to be like 6 voices. Might not be available. Oh, I know why, because
Here are the voices you can pick for your
I changed it to
Google
Aussie.
Assistant.
Yeah. Okay, now we need to go back. How do I, languages? Maybe that's why it was English. English. Do we want it? There are only 2 Australian voice actors. United States, okay? Assistant voice. Okay.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it,
So this is green.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
I like that one. That's really cool. I like it. She's got like a lot of motion. Yeah, if
Here
we
are the
hit
voices you can pick
3,000,
for
you
your
get to choose the
Google
color.
Assistant.
Yep.
If you like this voice and want me to keep
You're
using
boring.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Orange.
Here are the
Amber?
voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep
No.
you
Here are
Green.
the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Green.
Here are
Cyan.
the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Blue.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Purple.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
No, I'm talking about the assistant names. Pink.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Pink. And then this is
Here are the voices you can pick for
British
your Google
Racing
Assistant.
Green.
If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
She sounds like super like sassy. I'd argue with her a lot.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this
Sydney
voice
Harbour
and
boy.
want me to keep using it, just stop here.
What do we want? What voice do we want? I like this one.
Here are the
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here. Here are the voices you
Nah.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google
No.
Assistant.
Here are the voices you
Nah.
can
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
Do we like him?
If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
What do you like any of them? Or we can go here.
Here are the voice.
No, go away. That one was okay. Yeah, the man. Or what about this? Hold on. What about this? Hold on.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this
British?
voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Do you like any of them? Because then there's, so English, we can have accents like English Thai, Switzerland, Singapore, Philippines, Nigerian, Irish. Let's try an Irish accent.
Here are the voices you can
No.
pick.
Here are the voices you can pick for your
No.
Google Assistant.
No, they don't have Irish accents. Damn it. So we're going to go back to Annie changed her Siri to Irish and I couldn't understand the numbers. You can't change it. I want an accent. What about Switzerland, for instance? Let's see what they got for me.
Here are the voices you can pick.
Here are the voices you
No,
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
no.
Here are the voices you can pick.
Here are the voices you can pick for.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google.
Here are the voices you can pick for your.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
He
If you
sounds
like
very
this
knowledgeable.
voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
I think I like him. He's very
Here are the
knowledgeable.
voices you can.
Oh,
Here
okay.
are the voices you can pick for your Google. Here.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
Very,
If
I got to change my assistant settings back to English, not Switzerland. Let's go with United States. I don't know why Australians don't get the good voices. Maybe I could do it in multiple languages. Hold on. I can do English. I don't know. You can only have one type of English. That sucks. And then, nope. Okay.
Here are the.
Here are
One.
the voices you can
Remember
pick for your
the
Google
numbers.
Assistant.
Okay, one.
If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Here are the.
Two.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using
This is
it,
number
just
two.
stop here.
Okay. Three.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Four.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Five.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Six.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Seven.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Eight.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Nine.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice.
Ten. Ten.
Here are
Oh,
the
no, no.
voices you can-
This is ten.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Here are
11.
the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice
Okay.
and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
Here are the voices you can pick
12.
for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
So that's 12, 11, 10,
Here are the voices.
Here are the voices you can pick for
9,
your Google
8,
Assistant.
7.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
Ivy, you like
if
this
you
one?
like this voice and want me to keep using it, just stop here.
And then Kerry liked this one.
Here are the voices you can pick for your
This
Google
is 10?
Assistant. If you like this voice and want me to keep using it,
I like
just
10.
stop here.
Or 1.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant. If you like this voice and want
Do
me
you
to
guys
keep
like any?
using it, just
Out of them. My oven turned off. Oh my God, I think my oven overheated. Oh my God, I think my oven overheated. Guys, I think my oven overheated. You won't, like, the light's not on anymore. I don't know if I don't know what to do. I'm going to put the things in there. I don't know. Hopefully it's not short circuited. What the heck? All of the ways that we thought that the recipe could go wrong, this wasn't one of them. Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's just hope that it's not done any bad, serious damage. It's not hot at the top. The stone's not hot, so. All right, so it says fill it up, leaving a centimetre from the top. That's why you got 2 ovens, yeah, but then it's going to take me ages to reheat it, to heat the oven up. Yeah, I don't know how long the warranty is. Okay, so let's just hope that that's still on. Just chuck them in there for 10 minutes. It's all so hot. Yeah, none of this electric. The electrics are not working. Assume when it cools down, it will turn back on. Yeah, like this oven's working. When this, you guys want to see when that comes back on. Weird. Did you blow a circuit breaker? They're on the same circuit, so, and the lights are on out there, so seems right. It's probably just got like a safety mechanism. It can't overheat. We'll figure it out. They're in there now. There's no fan, but what I'll do is turn this oven on so we can change them to a normal temperature. What did it say? 375, which is 190. There we go. 190. A safety mechanism that kills the appliance right after the warranty expires. Yep. There we go. Power's back. Oh, so what are we deciding? 12 or 10? I think 10. We'll try it with this.
Here are the voices you can pick for your Google Assistant.
Yeah, okay. Hey Google, what is 25 times 25?
25 times 25 is 625.
He sounds knowledgeable and like he's graduated at Harvard and he's got a good, good personality. I like him. What should we call him? Greg. Do you think he looks like a Greg? Or Jeffrey? He's not really a Jarvis. Hey Google, tell me about the meaning of life.
According to Wikipedia, the meaning of life pertains to the significance of living or existence in general, and is sought through the question, what is the meaning of life? Many other related questions include, why are we here? What is life all about? Or, what is the purpose of
I feel
existence?
like I'm listening to a self-help book. Hey Google, how do you be happy?
Getting stuff done makes me happy.
How do I make my life happier? Hey Google, how do I improve the happiness of my life?
Here's a summary from the website nhs.uk. 1. Manage your stress levels. 2. Enjoy yourself. 3. Boost your self-esteem. 4. Have a healthy lifestyle. 5. Talk and share. And 6. Build your resilience.
Easier said than done. Thanks, mate. Hey Google, can you say mate more often?
I'd love to talk to you. How's your day going?
Can you say mate?
Thanks for sharing. You know what always makes me feel better, on good or bad days?
What? Nah, cool. Thanks for talking to me. Cool, man. All right. We're doing some spring rolls. Okay. What goes in a cheeseburger, ladies and gents? We have spring roll wrappers, aka egg roll wrappers. The thing with these, they're different to egg rolls because egg rolls are like bubbly. These are like more like wontons. Cheese, okay. So I've got some leftover from ages. Remember I went to the Filipino store, the Asian store, and I got the Filipino cheese whiz. I think that would be good in there with a mixture of cheddar. What else? What goes in a cheeseburger spring roll? Pickles, burger pickles, pickles, onion, cheese. Lots of cheese. Okay. Oh. Beef, boof. Oh, spilt it everywhere. Cool, man. So, Margot, and for those who said they don't like the cheeseburger spring rolls, what was wrong with them? Too oily, too much, too rich? Give that. All right, I'm going to switch that around. Decontaminate here. Pickles, cheese, ketchup, tomato sauce, or onion. Do I have any red onion here? Boof. And we've got this cheese whiz stuff. I don't know if it's, assume it's still good. Yeah. Cheese whiz. Tomato. Like chopped up tomato. Or tomato sauce, tomato ketchup. Reminds me of Cal's Grove, pizza made in town, regular calzone. Let me just cook this. Beef, ground beef. This is from Costco, good beef. Depending on what people like in their burger. Yeah, of course. We can try 2 different types. Okay, how's this oven going? Still really hot. Shouldn't take that off. Guys, I think we fucked it. Yeah, the temperature's gone down. I think we fucked it, guys. We screwed it up. Hope the oven comes back. So what do I say to the electrician? Oh, sorry, I just turned it. I wanted to see how hot it goes. I wanted to get it to 500 degrees Celsius, 260 degrees Celsius. But it only said it went to 260 is max, and I was trying to get it 280. Yeah, we were talking about in burgers beetroot. Oh, so I was saying to Belgor, my brother, about the Christmas ebook, and he was saying things that he think that should be in the ebook or at Christmas. He was saying that you eat. I don't pay attention to this because I don't eat it, but he said there's always tin pineapple and tin beetroot on the table. at Christmas? How many of you have tinned beetroot or tinned pineapple at Christmas? Like pickled beetroot and tinned pineapple. I know that my grandma does that quite often. My mum eats it, but I'm not a fan of either of them really. Beetroot, yes. Pineapple, no. Okay. Because I know that we do it at like family lunches at my grandma's, but I didn't realise we did it at Christmas. Always, but I don't always eat it. Okay. So I just got some freshly ground pepper. I ground this yesterday, I think. Never had it or heard of it. Okay, Kimmy, makes sense. All right. Because you're different country, I'm guessing. Oh, lost a bit of beef. Hi. We have someone who has just woken up. A little monster. Smells the beef. From New York, okay. You know when, this is just Australian people things, or non-Americans. You know when someone says that they live in New York, I think they live in Manhattan. It's like automatic. I know that New York, or like the state of New York is like a bigger state, but I always assume people live in Manhattan. I'm like, damn. They're loaded, you know, but it's you know, I know that it's very different. I think it's an Australian thing. I could be wrong, but most families have the canned stuff. Yeah, okay. Hello. Is this Romy? Romy wants some beef. Want some beef? He doesn't understand that you're here. So he just wonders why he's getting picked up like this. You gonna growl at me? I'll give you some beef. Oh, sit. Now get out of here. He is very cute. I didn't think he missed me yesterday. I was out of the house for a few hours with our other dog. But Exceed told me, because he like when I got home, didn't even care to like talk to me or whatever. But Exceed said he was waiting at the door all day, waiting for me to come home. But when I actually got home, he's like, giving me like dirty looks and like he didn't care. But he's a softie at heart. Manhattan's 4 hours away from you? Wow. Okay, so we've got here pickles. What's next? We're doing cheeseburger spring rolls. Do you think we try and air fry them? That would be good. This air fryer has been getting the use. Is it clean? Yeah. Amazing air fryer, gifted to us by Mr. Away himself. What else do I need? Oh, I was going to get a knife. A kniffy. You love air frying bacon. Okay. Okay. What kind of bacon though, Bo? Like, do you do like the thin, really like American thin bacon? Streaky bacon? It's just too, I don't know. American bacon's just, there's not much to it. Streaky bacon's where it's at, where it's a little bit thicker than American style bacon. All right. There we go. So some nice thin slices, I think. But I think we might chop some. Let's chop it a little bit as well. Turkey bacon all the way. I don't know how you guys can, I've never had turkey bacon, but I can't understand how it'd be as good as normal bacon. The only good bacon is streaky bacon. I grew up, my dad really likes shortcut bacon. There's not a lot of fat, but it doesn't really taste as good. I don't eat a lot of bacon, but when I do, it has to be streaky. Lena, understand that? I'll put this here. When it cools, you can have it, okay? Hey, Chaos, how you doing? Okay, oven is at 220 Celsius. And we didn't do a timer, did we? We should have done a timer for the Canele for the 10 minutes, but it's about that. Where's my, here. So I'm gonna switch ovens. Kind of says not to do this, but we need to. I think we've ruined it, to be honest. I think we've fucked up. But it is what it is, you can't control it. Just home from Thanksgiving, was it good? Are you full? Good thing you have to, I'm very lucky, very lucky. We don't often use the two, but it comes in handy. Because I bake bread. And speaking of baking bread, I'm gonna, I have to start a new sourdough starter. Archie, God rest his soul, was 4 years old and he unfortunately got maggots somehow. He got, even though in a closed jar, I don't know how they got in, but he got some bug in him. So he had to go in the bin. Very sad day. So we have to make a new sourdough starter. Okay, so we got beef. Sorry, there's your beef, sir. Beef, pickles, cheese, tomato, sauce, mustard, a place to cook them. Anything else we should put in? I think chopped tomato is a good idea, actually. Little chopped tomato. I had turkey, roasted carrots are really good. That's what I have to, my kind of dishes that I'm making for Christmas is, I'm on roast veggies, mashed potato, because I had to push for mashed potato because everyone just wanted roast veggies, where like you have to have mash at Christmas. I would rather mash, I don't know about you, but I would rather mash than roast potatoes. How do you feel? Are you team me or team my mum? I like mash better. You need mash to hide the veggies in, so you eat them. Nice. Never had mash at Christmas, but all potato is good potato. This is true. We do mash at Thanksgiving and roasted. Oh, okay. Boiled potatoes with meatballs. Nice. Very Swedish. Very Swedish, my friend. You're showing yourself. You're showing your Swedish, Hsten. Okay. So we want this to kind of defrost so we can peel them. We peel the layers sometimes. I can't keep feeding you mince, Roden, even though you've got the cutest face. I'm going to eat some meat. It feels weird not having an apron on. Allspice, okay. Can I put these in the microwave? Okay. 10 seconds. $12. Molly, I saw a kitchen hack where you can rapidly soften your butter by covering it with a hot glass. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's that so that it softens slightly. I never tried it. I never tried it. Be patient for you. If you'd like to share with me what you are thankful for, everybody, I'd like to hear. I'd love to hear what you're thankful for. I am thankful this year. I'm thankful for the ability for you guys. Of course, I'm always thankful for you, but I'm thankful for the ability for the access to vets and medical support for Chester. Chester wouldn't be with us if we didn't have the support from you guys and access to be able to take him to the vet. And that would have broken my heart. Being able to have our little family of 4, the George 4, with us, and hopefully, for Christmas is amazing. I'm thankful for the ability to work from home, especially through his care, and I'm thankful for Twitch family. Question, is stuffing dressing just savoury bread pudding? Yeah, I'd say so. I'd never heard, this is one of the things that I learnt from streaming as well. I'd never heard of the word dressing before. It was always just stuffing. And when you eat, so if you go to a deli or like a supermarket and get a chicken, the stuffing is usually it's like a paste. It's disgusting. I'd only eat little bits. My brother would eat really enjoy it. But I've learnt this whole new world of dressing has blown my mind. It's so good. Why isn't this peeling? Why can I never get these to work? Let's try from this side.
Delicious.
More. Thank you for your sub. Welcome aboard. Come on to Mollytopia. We're a little island full of happiness. What are you guys thankful for? Defrost for another 10 seconds, I think so. Let it sit in a warm oven. Yeah, I think the underside now is better. I flipped it over. Been following for a while, just don't have subs to go. I know, I appreciate it. I understand. You only got one Prime sub a month. Appreciate you using it on me. Would you like an IRL stream or a gaming stream? This is the worst part about spring rolls. It's really good if you get the wrapper from it's kind of fresher. So you can choose between subs this month. Get to choose between an IRL stream or a gaming stream, an extra bonus stream. It's got a few rippets in it. Rips. Dealer's choice. Nah. Just you can just choose one. Or you can pick someone in chat to choose one. Whatever you like. I can't choose either. I would choose gaming stream just because there's less. You really don't want to choose? It's okay. So IRL stream would be Christmas lights. Going out to see the Christmas lights. That was terrible. I would say IRL. Okay, this one's a bit easier. Yeah, here we go. We're rocking, we're rolling. Alrighty. Just gotta make sure you don't get any rips. It's the bad thing. There we go. So, we'll do one at a time. So you want to spread it out like this. I do it diagonal because it's easier to wrap. Beautiful. And then we're going to get some mince. Break it up a bit. Okay. Mince. Whoop. You don't want too much mince, but it is the bulk of it. Okay. Pickles, we're going to chop these. Maybe just slice them. There we go. So burger pickles, a line of them along there. And then tomato. That. Red onion, and then some tomato sauce, some mustard, just a little bit of mustard. Hasn't been opened yet. I think I'm not going to do the mustard for the first one because then I can always dip in mustard. Okay, so this is cheese whiz. I think it's from the Philippines though. There we go. You don't want too much because you don't want it to be like too rich, you know? Okay, so you go like that, roll it, flip it. Oh no, it's got a hole. There we go. Beautiful. So then that's going to go in the air fryer. For 7 minutes at 180, okay? While we get on to the next ones. All right. This one's a bit scrappy. So we'll do smaller, I think. Means that I can do more rolls, more like thicker layers of pastry. Okay, bit of tomato, bit of pickles. Us Americans love that. Do you mean, Chaos, do you mean mustard? But it just can be overwhelming. I'd rather like have a little bit, you know, when you dip it or whatever. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't add tomato sauce. You can always add more tomato sauce too. There we go. Now let's take 10 minutes to peel one of these. I think maybe if we wet it, moist it, it'll make it easier. If anyone's got a hack on how to do this, let me know. Hello, big guy. Moisten? Yeah. Spray it with some water. The white monster has woken up. He's got tired eyes. Hello. B1 and B2. They might be too warm. The dogs or the rolls, the wraps? Hello, puppy. Oh, so there's 2 dogs. I don't know if you can. There's a black one right next to him, but you can. He's always likes to stay hidden. They're very hot. The dough might be too warm, just tears. You sure that was your dog? What kind of dog do you have? No, the dough's, it's cool still. It's just very thin. And it breaks very easy. Is that Chester? It is. Romy's there as well. We just can't see him. I have 2 doodles. The younger is a F1B. I don't know what that means. Chester is a cavoodle. And Romeo is a multi Shih Tzu poodle. He's wagging his tail where you can hear me talking about him. Chester, the blonde one, the white one, he is just being diagnosed with leukemia. So, but I was talking to the vet, and so Chester still has his man parts, because we were thinking about, we've always thought about possibly breeding with him, and I said, now it's out of the question because he's got cancer, and the vet said no. She said that they have found no genetic link with leukemia, and she said, out of all his brothers and sisters or whatever, it's very rare, it's unpredictable, so that's not a prevention for him. Like genetic testing with the dog can, pick up, and it's there's certain diseases and things or genetic mutations that aren't recommended to carry on, like to breed with, but leukemia isn't one of them. So we could still have Chester puppies. Oh, F1B is the 75-25 mix. Okay. So it's a second round breed, mix. Okay, so it's a half breed, it's a Groodle mixed with another. Okay. We went, if you saw my Instagram stories, guys, you would have seen on the weekend, we went to a baby shower and we met Link, who is our friend's German Shepherd. He's beautiful. Beautiful boy. But I think the bigger the dog, sometimes the bigger the health issues, like with joints and stuff like that. Makes us a bit nervous. Because we always thought when Romy passes, we would get a retriever to be friends with Chess to be a big brother, but I'm not sure. All right. Might double wrap this one. Hello. More poodle than golden. Okay. Do you love them? They're the good breed for your mort, obviously, if you've got 2. 24 seconds on the timer. What breed of dogs? I know a lot of you guys have dogs. You got big dogs or little dogs? There's always new people in the community, so I like to ask the question a lot. All right. Onion. I think I like the diced onion, to be honest, better. All right. They're looking good. I think they need a little bit longer. Five minutes. I got a blue heeler. What's his name? A black lab and a hot dog. What colour is your hot dog, Kimmy? We've got a hot dog in our family. His name's Hal. If you're old enough, because I didn't know this, but if you're old enough, his name is Thurston Howe. If anyone knows where that comes from, Thurston Howe. My mum named him. We just call him Howe. Brown, just he is black and tan. Gilligan's Island, that's it. That's it. The rich dude. So, HOWL. But I don't know about your hot dog, but our hot dog, he's got behavioural issues. He's just started dog training because he barks at the seagulls and he's a bit naughty, but he's also started biting feet. So he's gone to puppy school, back to puppy school. He's a year old, but he's started biting people's feet. It happened about a year, he's 2 years old now, maybe 2 years old. And it was about a year ago he bit a little girl's foot, but we think that maybe the little girl kicked him because he'd never bitten anyone before, and now he's got issues with people feeding. He's a beautiful dog. He's a very, very well behaved majority of the time. But yeah, my puppy that liked to bite you with her paw, bat you with her paw, gave my dad a black. Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! My hot dog has cancer too. I'm sorry to hear. How is he going? What type of cancer is it, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Sauce. Cheese. Oh, it turns one, doesn't know her size. Yep. Okie dokie. 3 minutes on there. Lost along the way. So the blue heeler is called Hunter. It's a nice name. Do you guys did you have issues naming your pets or kids? I think about names quite often, whether we have a kid or a dog. I like the name Hugh, not Hugh. Hugh? Now I can't even remember. Oh my God, now I can't even remember. It starts with H. Not Hugh. I like the name Harvey, but for a dog, I think maybe... I like the name Harvey. There's a name that I've wanted for a long time, and now that I'm trying to tell you that I can't remember. Takes you a week to find the right fit. Yeah, so when we got Romeo, I wasn't sure on it, so then I was going to call him Nero because he's black. I was thinking of like different languages of the, but I thought, do you think a name influences a pet? I think maybe the pet influences the name more like it. I think it's the same with kids. Like, I like the idea of not naming a child and then getting to know them for like a week or so. And then kind of deciding what their personality is. Same with a dog. Romeo, we call him the lady killer. That's why he's called Romeo, because he's a bit of a Romeo. When we go to the dog park, all the ladies, the pet owners love him. He gets a lot of attention. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Beautiful. Call my pup Hela. Oh, brother of Thor, yeah. Her brother is Thor, Helen Thor, sorry. Goddess of destruction. Okay. Look at them. They look good. Coming out a little bit. That's okay. Hut. Through the valley of the shadow of death. That was some oil. Oh, Chester was nearly called Archie. There we go. Currently trying to bring the house outside and outside in. Nice. I like that. The pet naming is totally subjective. And some people, it's so interesting because some people go for human names and then other people go for like Snowy and Blackie and Shadow and things like that. It's very interesting. Braveheart, it was good. Very good, thank you. He, just looking at him, he's wagging his tail. His protein level has come down, which is great. So it means that his blood is flowing through a lot better. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. Melanoma, I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope. How long has he had the melanoma for, and how's the treatment going? Yeah. So with Chester yesterday, the protein level in his blood has come down, so that it's not as thick, so his blood can like flow better, which he said is really good, and that will help with his activity. And that he's feeling better. His white blood cells have come down nearly half what they were. So originally they were like 35,000 when we started. Then last visit they were 20,000, and now they've come down to just over 10,000. So we need them to get to about 5,000 to be normal level. But she's very happy, very surprised, but very happy on how well he's doing. So from Monday morning, we start chemo every third day. So chemo is going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, every second day, sorry, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And then 3 times a week, basically. And then the steroid goes down to every second day as well. So yeah, we're making some improvements. All right, so this is our cheeseburger spring rolls. They've kind of leaked a bit, but crunchy. All right. Oh, where's our cheese? Do we put cheese in this one? It's got like no cheese. Huh? Let's put some cheese in there. Chuck it in there. He was fine. They told me 6 months to a year, and it's been to, oh my goodness, that's amazing. We've been told a year, and he's 6 weeks. Like we found out 6 weeks ago that he was sick. He collapsed, or like basically was collapsing, and then we got a wrong diagnosis for 2 weeks. And now we've been on chemo for 2 weeks. But he's doing really well. We adopted an older lab and never changed his name. What's his name? Hello, this is Chester. This is the man we've been talking about. You've had some, Rome. How about joke names? I keep threatening my girlfriend that I will name our next dog Pon, so I can say Pon sit. Pan sit. I like that. I like that. Pan sit. I had a dog I saw on Twitter or Reddit, and its name was Burger or Tomato, and like they just was pretty different. I love that. A tall dog called Shorty, or at the dog park we used to go to, there was a dog that was white and it was called Shadow, or the opposite. These are good. I don't know about the tomato. The tomato itself, like the chopped tomato, gone really soggy. But every other part of it, I'm pretty down with. Air frying, a little bit healthier. You could deep fry. I would double wrap though. His name is Milo. My mum has him. He's a retired sport dog and still opens doors for us and takes our shoes off. That's cute as shit. I was reading about in Australia you can be like foster or for the first year of their life, the guide dogs, not guide dogs, police dogs. No, not police dogs, guide dogs, pretty sure. And border security, but you have to be in Melbourne. They don't do them in Perth. Looking after a Labrador for a year would be pretty cool. They pay for your food and vet bills and stuff, but saying goodbye after a year would be really hard. You know what I mean? Look, one burst open. So I think these, all in all, I think these are really good. I think we need some improvements. Where's the cheese gone? It's like cheese has disappeared. Cheese whiz just like disappears. Maybe I didn't add one in, like in that. But think of all the drugs you could smuggle if you were already trained the dog before you give it back. I don't know if that's how it works, but be like, Milo, you know me. Come on, man. Just let me through. I can't give you any more. Speaking of, guys, I think our Canele's are nearly done. I didn't set a timer. So we kind of screwed up there. Let's see what the things say. All right. Every oven is different. Remove Canele's from the oven. Quickly remove Canele's from the mold and place on a cooling rack upside down. Okay. We should try one, at least. Ready. So I set a timer for Turkey American Thanksgiving with Google. It gobbles at me. No way. I don't know if you're joking, but did it really? You just said, like, can you set a timer? Hey Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Starting now.
And what did we name our new assistant? What's his name? Kerry? Jeffrey? Is that his name? Jeffrey. No, you need to get crispier, my friend. Hey Google. Oh, hey Google, cancel timer and set a turkey timer. Hey Google, cancel timer.
Okay, canceled.
Hey Google, set a turkey timer for 1 minute.
Okay, a 1 minute timer called turkey. Starting now.
I love that. Okay. This is so cool. You guys teach me so many cool things. All right, we're gonna go here. Ready? Let's get the Caneles out. Okay, so I don't know if the multi pen is the right play. Honestly, because oh my god, these look really good. It's like baked custard. Because I don't know how you can invert them without flipping them all over. And I don't really want to do that. There are a lot of hidden responses for our name timers. Really? More, do you know other ones?
Your turkey timer is up.
Thank you, Google. Okay, Google, thank you. Stop. That's very cool. It's very cool. Okay. So, I don't know how to get them out. Well, I don't know if they're done. They kind of look done. I think we'll invert them, okay? I think we're just gonna go for it. What could go wrong? Are you ready? Let's get ready to flip. Okay. Ready? Ay! Look at that! I think maybe they need longer. I think they need longer. I think they're meant to be darker. That looks super dope. I think we're gonna put, I'll keep one out and then we'll do the other ones back in, if we can. Look at that, look at it. Yes. You need iron fingers because they're really hot. Fuck, they're really hot, guys. Oh. Oh no, that one, oh God, I screwed up. There we go. All right, we're gonna go in for another 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. Hey Google, set a turkey timer for 8 minutes. Hey Google, set a turkey timer for 8 minutes.
Sure, an 8-minute timer called turkey. And we're starting now.
Okay, so let's look at this Canele. Like I said, I've never had one of these before. I've seen them. How do you know how to know when you work in a kitchen long enough? My friend works at a breakfast chef. I swear he can grab a sheep head. Yeah, my husband says that all the time. He is always impressed that I can pick things up. Yeah, we you can change the Google voice. We just changed ours just today. Again, to the new voice. So it says, let cool for 2 hours at room temperature. Damn it! It says to let them cool completely. I just put my finger in that and tested like beeswax. Sacrifice one to the Twitch gods, yes. Do you want taste this? See, just come in and says smells good. Cheeseburger spring rolls. How's your elbow? Feel it better? So it looks like it's got a cool like effect on the surface there, like crispy and flaky. Look at that. You want to look at my Canele exceed? Huh? I think so. A little bit darker, so they're baking for a little bit longer. And then we're going to cut it in half. All right, I want to preface this that this is not what you're supposed to do. You're meant to let it cool. Oh, crap. Oh no, cut. Oh. Wow, okay. A bit hard. There we go. Look at that. So it's custody, it will be even more firm when we cool it down. But look at that. Wow. Right, let's have a taste. It's very oily. I suppose you're not meant to eat it hot. But the outside layer is like really thick and like chewy. It's so hot. I don't enjoy it. The inside tastes nice. I feel like it's something better cooled. The texture is, yeah, I bit into it and it was hot, but then the chewy outside stuck to my tooth, and then that pulled the really molten layer to my mouth, like to the side of my mouth. Out of 5 stars, I'm probably giving it like a 1.5 at the moment. So there's 2 things that have gone, we have 3 things. 1, the mixture, you're meant to let it sit in the fridge for 1 to 2 days. We haven't done that. The second thing, the oven temperature didn't go hot enough or long enough. Then we switched them to the other oven. The third thing is that they're meant to be served cool, and these are hot. So, kind of ferment. More. Yeah, I don't know. More like an orderlies type thing, gives opportunity for the flavors to develop, and yeah, I wouldn't say that they're a pleasing texture, but I can't stop eating it. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. My mouth feels like it's coated in beeswax. It's my food and I want it now. Yeah. My teeth and my top of roof of my mouth is like coated in beeswax. Ugh. I want to brush my teeth now. Oh, I'm gonna get some water. Oh God, that's so bad. Hey Google, how long on my timer?
There's 1 minute and 44 seconds to go.
Did he say anything? Hey Google, how long on my timer?
T-minus 1 minute and 29
1
seconds.
minute, okay. And we're gonna invert it and then allow them cool for 2 hours, it says. And so I have to tell you, I'll put a photo in Discord and on, let you know how that goes. Oh. The boys are so cute, they're just laying on the floor. What would you have with an oily dessert? Yeah. Like I can, I don't know, maybe. I'm thinking that maybe that I want to try them. And that's what I'll do in the next test because I'm going to bake them again tomorrow with the rest of the batter. Maybe just do a butter mixture and see if we omit the beeswax, if it's better. Because I'm going to tell you, the beeswax, I'm not feeling it at the moment. All right. These are our cheeseburger dim sims, spring rolls, whatever you want to call them. Look at that. These are good. Obviously, they're not as good if they were like deep fried, like because they go crispy, but look pretty good.
Timer is up.
Hey Google, stop timer. Okay. So these should be darker now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ready? Ta-da! Yeah, they look pretty good. Still not as dark as I was expecting them to go, but I thought they'd go a bit darker. But they look good. So now we wait for them to get good. They smell nice. They smell custardy and puddingy. But the shininess must come from the shininess must come from the beeswax. That's what I'm thinking. Right. All right. This one, I just want one to have oozy. Where is the cheese going? They're so dry. Where's the cheese? Maybe I should have tried a different cheese. It's like evaporating. No cheese either. What? There we go. Did the cheese dry? I don't know. Or if it like it escaped somehow. But I would say probably do it with cheddar. I don't know. They do taste really good. I like the flavour. I'm just trying to find peanuts. Okay, last thing we're doing now is we're making peanut brittle. This is a recipe from our new ebook that's coming out, but it's my grandma's birthday tomorrow, and she has requested peanut brittle for her present. Easy peasy, Japanesey. There's flies. Sorry. Okay. Is the Bermuda Triangle still a thing? Like since like, oh look that. Yeah, is the Bermuda Triangle still a thing with now, have people still got lost in that area? Was it everything, or has it got disproved? Probably not. I think it is. Happy birthday to your nan, thank you. So, I'm gonna move this air fryer away. My grandma is 78 this year. So we've got peanuts. You'll need sugar, which is there, glucose syrup, or AKA corn syrup. So corn syrup is not the same as high fructose corn syrup, okay? So you need something like, not Crisco. What's the clear syrup that you guys have? My favourite, I haven't had this in ages. 78 and she can eat peanut brittle. Your nan's a... Really? She got all her teeth. Okay. Let me bring up... Because she still has teeth. Caro, yeah, Caro, that's it. Excuse me. Okay, Christmas baking ebook. So we're making peanut brittle. You can do nuts, hazelnuts. It's really good with macadamia nuts as well. It's one of our favourite things. My aunties, my mum, my grandma, all my family love it. So it's an easy thing for me to make at Christmas. Yum. Okay. Sugar, corn syrup, water, butter, baking soda, and peanuts. Okay? You want roasted salted peanuts, 250 grams. The crunch. All right, look. Yes. Okay. So, let's do this. 107, I don't have enough. I'll chuck some macadamia nuts in there too. It's fine. I'll do a bit of both. Okay, so into a saucepan, we want 400 grams of sugar, azúcar. A lot of sugar. This makes quite a bit. Yes. And we need 165 grams. So everything's in grams and cups, okay? Because I know you all. 165 grams of this. If you want to soften it, 20 seconds, 22 seconds in the fridge, in the microwave. So what's happening is the corn syrup, or the glucose syrup, what happens is it's an inert sugar. So what happens is it stabilizes the sugar, what we're going to create, and so that it prevents it from crystallizing. Okay. What did I say? 165 grams. Oh no, I did way too much. 192. Damn it. We got this. We got this. Poured it too quickly, guys. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's like slightly sweet, but not too sweet, which is nice. I'm just gonna... There's a bloody fly flying around. He needs to die. All right, so we're gonna add half a cup of water to this. And so that is to kind of dissolve the sugar. The temperature, this is the thing that people don't realize when making toffee. The sugar, sorry, the toffee won't start rising until all the water's evaporated. So you don't have to add, you could add a cup of water and nothing would really change the process, because we're making like a wet toffee here. It just kind of gives you a bit of, adding half a cup or a good amount just helps you to dissolve the sugar before it starts to heat, gives you kind of like, it sets you up for a bit of success. Okay, so what we're gonna need is Dex's candy thermometer, which is partly here. Where's the other half? This is a cool thing. So it's a spatula and a thermometer. Well, will be in a minute. A thermometer in one. It's gone. Huh? Where's it gone? I used it on the last stream because I tried to take the temperature of the air. It's here somewhere. Okay. It's here somewhere. If I was a thermometer with a brown base, where would I be? There it is. Here. Got it. Let's turn that on. Whack it in there. There. Beautiful. So now we want a big tray. Don't do a tray. You don't have to do a tray. If you've got like a stone bench top, but use a tray if you can. But I can't find the big one. Tray like this. Beautiful. Fabulous. And now the last ingredients we'll need is 90 grams of butter and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. So. $60, 91. Cool. All right. Heating that's fine. We just need baking soda. And then we're going to combine the toffee with the peanuts. And then finally, and the butter. And then finally the baking soda. Get a few macadamia nuts in there as well. Actually chop these in half. So we've got one more week left of charity streams. So we're raising money for Game On Cancer. So we're $777.55, and we're on our way to our third milestone, which we're hoping we can raise $1,000, to then a Bob Ross painting stream, painting with paint and maybe some food. So if you would like to get involved, Game On Cancer and Cure Cancer are a charity that fund early researchers so that we're funding fresh, creative, innovative ideas in the hope of being able to make this the last generation that is affected by cancer. Cancer is insidious. It's such a big topic, but the Game On Cancer and Cure Cancer team fund researchers from all different fields and all different, cancer types. So it means that they are affecting change in one area, but then the science community are so collaborative and they share information so that then that can affect other cancers and also pets as well, which we found out recently that research and cancer treatments in animals then affects canines as well, and I assume felines. Because some of the leukemia medication that Chester has been on and is on with steroids and things like that is human medication. His prednisolone is the medication that humans can be on, and it all makes, it all adds up and it all goes to making the world a better place. So if you're in a financial position to get involved, please do so. Chuck a $5, $5, $10, whatever, it all adds up and helps us make a difference. I hope so. I recently lost my dad. Oh, I'm very sorry, Kat. To watch someone you love go through that. Yeah. My granddad has what's called hairy cell leukemia. And, it's something that really affects our family and affected our family. He's been very fortunate, though. They only gave him 4 to 5 years, and he's been alive now for 15. But, that's it's not been easy because he still has to have checkups and with COVID and things like that, especially as he's getting older. He can't travel anymore, and but when he's easily affected by cold and flus and things like that. Exceed lost his mum to breast cancer, and I've had a friend pass away from ovarian cancer, and it's just, cancer it's fucked, really it is. As there's heaps of research that goes into it and they still don't fully understand it. We have got the ability with Game On Cancer. We've flown to Sydney. We went to one of the the research labs, and we learn about brain cancer, and we saw brain cells being grown, and there's some of their treatment, and they've just kind of discussed and made it public about the research that one of the professors is working on with the copper in uptake in cells, and reducing the amount of copper in your blood affects how brain cells develop, and it's just incredible. So there's always different changes and little things that you wouldn't have thought of, and hopefully that there's been friends and family and people around the world that it's gone through it, and we're hoping that, that there's less people affected, the more research and there's, the more cures that we can find. And yeah, it's not an easy road, but it's something that we're very passionate about. And so we hope that you guys will get involved too. So here we're looking for this mixture to get to. I'm just getting my temperature right. 170 Celsius, 340 Fahrenheit, okay? So at the moment, if I turn this on, it's telling me that it's at 114. We're gonna get it to 170, all right? So it's evaporating the moisture, the water, nice and clear. We don't wanna stir it too much. Looks good. And it will kind of take on a really nice blue hue. Not blue, what am I thinking of? A brown hue. I don't know where I got blue from. Brown hue, like a caramel colour. There we go. So what I do is 2 different options. You can put your nuts on the base here and then pour the liquid over, or you can mix it in a pan and then pour it over. Pour it onto the baking paper. There's 2 options. As I said, peanuts, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, a mixture of nuts and seeds as well work really well. Heaps of different options. All right, so these are cooling. They're kind of going crunchy on the outside as it cools. I don't know, I might put 2 in the fridge and see how that changes them. Let's look at the one that we already refrigerated. All right. Ooh, looks good. Look at that. Shiny on the outside. Okay. Custardy. It's cool now. Oh, it's crunchy. Okay. That is good. All right. Definitely the cooler the better. Okay, way better. Wow. I wouldn't say. My rating's definitely gone up so far. It's like it tastes like a Portuguese custard tart, but without the base. Like, it's kind of like a built-in its own base type thing. It's just what it tastes like a Portuguese custard tart. Yeah, that is good. It has sugar, and it's got flour in it. Sorry, buddy. How about that? Cooling it has turned it from this chewy, disgusting, oily mess to now deliciousness. Wow. Very sweet. Probably could reduce the sugar, but yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's look at this. 130. Still a little bit oily, but I think it's much better. Wow. Interesting. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. I'm a fan. Oh, it's still a bit oily. Okay, hurry up. I need to measure out half a teaspoon. That. So into here will go the butter, then the nuts, then we'll mix them through, then we'll put the baking soda in and then pour it onto the bench. Cool? Yo. Yum. So, if you ever see these, you have to try one for me, okay? And let me know what you think of them. They're called a Canele. Here we go. So it's at 100, 150. We need to get to 170. 155. 150 full weave. See how the colour's changing? "13 more degrees, let's go, baby." So the butter is going to bubble up. You've got to be really careful not to get burnt. 160. Colour's changing. So yeah, you can see it's clear. That's why you know it's not crystallised completely at all. Excuse me. All right. 164. 165. 66, 167, 168, 169, 170. All right, turn the heat off. This goes in there. Gonna bubble up. Be careful, just keep stirring. Beautiful. So it's still sitting at like 160 degrees. It's come down with the butter. So keep stirring. I'm going to add in our peanuts. I'm going to put the macadamia nuts in there as well. YOLO. Okay. Make sure everything's coated nicely. And now I'm going to switch out spatulas because this one's a bit awkward to hold. Like that. Beautiful. Fab. Now we're going to go in with the baking soda. Beautiful. Pour it here. Like that. Spread it out a bit. There we go. Oh. Beautiful. Let it cool. Oh, don't touch it. And then we pick it up and then drop it and it breaks, cracks open. Beautiful toffee. Delicious. And you can, once it's cool, you can like drizzle chocolate on it if you want, or something a bit different. Yeah, it's very nice. I don't love it as much as my family. Like my family go crazy over it, but. Tasty. The recipe for this will be in the ebook. Now the hard part is just like waiting for it to cool. Important that you get yourself a candy thermometer. You can go by the colour of the candy if you are really not wanting to buy a candy thermometer, but I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, you can kind of pull it. That's it. That's it. Super easy. Super easy styles. So something that I'll give this to my grandma, but then also I'm going to give her some of this. This is the other recipe this is my preferred recipe. My favourite recipe. It's what's called a fruit and nut log. So I teach you how to make honeycomb and then candy peel. It's got pecans, hazelnuts, nuts in it, and you just slice it. This is because I didn't slice it because I didn't, not neatly because you meant to keep it in the fridge. But I like it in the freezer. It's a little bit harder to slice though. It's really good for gifts. Very, very tasty. And these candied orange peel is fantastic as well. So yes, that is us. Felt like a short stream, but it's still 11:30. All right, what was your DOTD, dish of the day? Are you team brittle or team spring rolls? What did you like best? Did a lot of chatting, a lot of talking. And then this time, 3 days, the new book comes out. I'm very excited for you guys to get it in your hands. I like both, to be honest. Nice, thank you. Brittle, haven't had it in yonks. Yonkers. You think you'd make it? Margot? Yeah, see, no cheese. The cheese must disappear. Maybe it's so fake that it just evaporates in the oven. I like the crunch though. All right. So, let's send you off over to alrighty. Maybe. Was not here for the spring rolls, but spring rolls. Thank you, Tara Wolfie. Guys, if you are not followed the channel, hit the follow button. Come and hang out with us on Monday. Join Discord. Show me what you've been cooking and eating for Thanksgiving. I'd love to see it. A very molly Christmas. The ebook released on Monday. I'm so nervous. It's been a culmination of weeks of work, 2 weeks, crunched. But I hope I get it finished for you on Monday. 2 days and 20 hours, we will be cooking through some of the recipes from the ebook. I'm very excited to show you, and I'm excited to sell it. So it will be available 25 Australian dollars on Monday, okay? It'll be available, you know, ongoing forever. Not forever, but, you know, if you can't get it on Monday, I understand. But we also might be doing a little merch sale as well, okay? Thank you for those who have supported the channel today. Liz, thank you for the resub for 21 months. Matthew Milton Prime for the raid and the sub for 2 months. Claws and Whiskers for 37 months. Mort Inc. using your Prime, and Cool Tony the raid as well. I know it's always a little cheeky, quiet stream on the American Thanksgiving, but it's nice to see you all. Take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. We're going to go visit Mariamba. Bye.